What's going on, y'all? It's J Smo Reviews here, back at it again with another video. Sadly, no battle review for you guys today, nothing of that nature. Going more on a topic. I rarely get into stuff like this, but considering how huge this topic is, and really the battle that it could build up to be a super match, but probably is never going to be, and that is Eazy versus Tay-Rock, and really everything that's happened post this John battle. I'm sure it's going to get more ridiculous as the days go on. It's going to get more and more dramatic, more and more talking crazy on Twitter from everybody involved, even entourages, you know what I'm saying? But I think that the real tension here is this all started with a amount of like battle tension. We could talk about, Eazy leaving gun titles and the way that was handled with the Word document press announcement on Twitter. And we could talk about all that, but what's happened here is that now you have a really big battle that probably just can't get booked. Eazy's not going to go back to URL. You know what I'm saying? We got to live in the real world. That's not happening. And I don't think Rock going to Chrome is completely out of the question, but it'll be weird for Rock to go over to his league. I mean, maybe for the sake of just getting the battle done, maybe if they were on better terms and it was built strictly on that competitive nature. But now, especially with the conversations they've been having, Rock's not going to go to the other person's home league. And I understand it. It becomes hard to book the battle no matter what. And then we talk about trenches, no entourage. And listen, shout out John and Eazy for getting that done, doing a bullpen in trenches, half and half card. It is hard to run events, and especially it's hard to throw, mega battles and full cards together. But I just don't, obviously they look to be on better terms than Rock and Eazy are. So when the likelihood of the battle goes down, but the trash talk stays, inevitably we're going to get to talking crazy about each other, because we can't talk about getting to the raps eventually. Everything that Rock does, Eazy's got to comment on. Everything Eazy does, Rock's got to comment on. So eventually it's going to lead to where we're at now, where it's a bunch of suck my dicks. It's a bunch of you won't do this, pussy. You know what I'm saying? It is funny. There's all this trash talk. They won't even add each other on Twitter. there's all this like horrendous talk about each other, but it's also not leading to anything either. It's just like kind of an endless tunnel of whatever the fuck. And I think that at this point, it's becoming a little bit weird on both sides. I think Eazy's post John battle and really the 3 Letterman interview, which has kicked off all of this, right? Arguing with 3, talking about, I think that whole interview is a little all over the place. I do think that Eazy's kind of handling, I wouldn't even say, even though I have him losing, handling the loss poorly, because you would think with all this conversation that he's getting, he's talking about the polls are biased, it would be 70-30, you know what I'm saying, something like that, or it would be he'd be getting smoked, or it's like 50-50. Outside of, I think, Hip Hop is Real's voting survey, which had 34,000 voters. So I think that, I know that we want to just automatically say that votes don't count when they don't go for us, but I mean, it's 34,000 people that voted on it. It can't be 34,000 haters, right? So John won that 62-38, but otherwise, I've seen 55, 45, 52, 48, 50. I've even seen Eazy won a couple polls like 51-49. This is a 50-50 debatable battle. You know what I'm saying? I think it's from watching it, you can see that. But even if you don't feel that way, I mean, I don't feel crazy having anyone that has Eazy winning. But obviously, Eazy feels crazy for anyone that's got John winning. And I think all in all, now you end up in this situation where he's just making it worse for himself. It's not really any clear loss, but the way he's reacting, you'd think that people are pinning some like really clear loss on him. So obviously, in terms of the way he's handled himself there, getting mad at 3 for the interview. I see he's getting mad at 3 for the interview now online. Like, why would you ask me at Rock? I don't even think 3's the one that asked him at Rock. I believe he brought Rock up in the interview. You know what I'm saying? Saying, oh, like hating ass people, like Tay-Rock, like dick eaters, like Tay-Rock, all that types of craziness. So when you're lashing out at literally everyone for everything, like you can't get mad at the interviewer for the answers you gave during the interview. And you even asked him a question. So that's really the Eazy side of it. I think that once again, following a battle where the result isn't fully his way, you know what I'm saying, like it was versus Geechee, you're getting this kind of, acting out here. But on the flip side, you look at Tay-Rock, he's no stranger to these situations with the, well, let's meet up and do it tonight, fuck you, pussy, and all this crazy, talking like it's going to go to that next level. Really hope it doesn't, don't think it will either, if I got to be honest with you, but really hope it doesn't, because at the end of the day, these are 2 elite battle rap talents, and we just don't, like, if they're not going to battle, this is all nothing. It's really, I mean, it really is all nothing. Nothingness, but then he takes it to the next level, and now we're in a situation where he says, I'm only going to battle if he comes over here to URL. Take that stance, I get it. Now he says, I'll go to Chrome. I'll talk to Remy. I'll go to Chrome. Now there's no battle. Is there no battle? Is there a battle? It's ridiculous. It's an endless circle. And you get to the point that you get to arguing for so long. You don't even remember what you were arguing about at first. And now you got two guys that are just kind of wilding out on the internet with no real end goal in sight. So when I look at the situation overall, I think that there's wrong on both sides. I think there's a little bit of ridiculousness on both sides. I think there's pride too. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, doesn't matter where it started, right? If you're talking crazy about me and calling me out my name, I gotta call you out at your name back. And then you get the entourages in there. I saw Eazy Muslim Poppy was posting something. I'm not really. What is that? What is Tay Rock arguing with entourages? That's not. It has no. I have no interest. You know what I'm saying? So it just all becomes blah from there. But I do think it is unfortunate because it is a humongous battle. I think if you look at what could be Eazy's 2024, it'd be one of the greatest battles for it. Seeing Rock is important for anyone that makes it in battle rap. I mean, in my opinion, he's the greatest battle rapper ever. But even if not, it gets hard when you look at his body of work and whatnot to not say that he's at least top 3. And if you don't have him top 5, I think you kind of hate him at that point, in my opinion. I just think he's put that much work into the game to the point that it would be a great battle. Does Eazy need to battle him next? No. Does Rock need to battle Eazy? No. Would it be really great if they did battle each other? Yes. But when it gets to this level, you know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate. It doesn't look like it's going to go that way. But, you know, you guys let me know what you think of this situation in the comments down below. You know, hopefully more on the battle side of it, because as it goes down, it's going to get more and more detailed. Knowing that how kind of both of these guys can move, there's going to be information and stories. Who knows? There will be like a screenshot. You know, it just seems like that's where everything's been going with drama recently, particularly drama that ends up involving Eazy the Block Captain. And it's just tough. Like I said, I think it's wrong on both sides. I think Eazy, a lot of this does stem from Eazy handling the result of this John battle poorly. I don't think that he barely lost on the poll. He was winning the prediction polls going in by a lot. He was winning like 70-30, 80-20. I was on this very channel telling you guys I think Eazy's going to 30 John. It's a very good battle. I'm not mad at anyone that's got Eazy winning it, but as well as obviously some notable faces in a lot of the battle rap community just have John not out of spite or anything like that. We thought John had a great battle. I'm sure that there's some haters, you know what I'm saying? But there's some haters for everyone in battle rap. It's not enough to flip like a 50-50 poll being based on strictly hate doesn't make sense to me. I just don't think that makes sense to me. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? You can even hear the way I'm talking about it. It's a little bit of an endless situation. You can talk in a circle because at the end of the day, there's no goal. There's no battle we're getting to. There's no piece of information that we're fighting to get. We're just getting random yelling on the internet. We're probably going to get random yelling on the internet up until something. You know what I'm saying? Up until another card, and then there's another new topic of the week. But it's been Jay Smo Reviews again here, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch you on the next one, man. Peace.